All right. So I've been asked, what's the craziest thing I've seen while I've been in the military? And I've been in the military a long time. I'd have to say that one of my top favorite crazy things I've seen was when a major who was the provost marshal of the air station that I worked at, he tasked me and my section with putting curbs in a parking lot so that when the cars parked, they had something to bump up against so they didn't just drive into the grass. So, not a problem. I tell my supply sergeant, A, we need to get something here to, put in the parking lot to make like a curb, and he was like, hey, I got you, sergeant, no problem. Well, I get a call from him about an hour later. He's like, hey, can they be like wood, like railroad ties? And I'm like, yeah, sure. It doesn't matter. We just need some kind of curb stops. He's like, I didn't think anything of it. He always, came through with everything I've ever asked him to do. So next morning I show up and I'm like, hey, this looks great. There's like wood curb stops in the entire parking lot for every spot. They're cut like perfect size and everything. I go into a staff meeting with the provost marshal, and first thing he says is like, hey, outstanding job on the parking lot, looks great. I'm like, not a problem, sir, glad you like it. And then he starts reading the blotters, and the blotters is a list of all the criminal activity and stuff that happened in the previous 24-hour period. And then he finally gets to this one incident complaint report, and he's reading it, and he says, so it seems the officer of the day for the air station was out last night at around 2 in the morning, and he discovered that the obstacle course is missing. And like everybody at the table's like, what do you mean it's missing? And he's looking at it, he says, yeah, apparently the obstacle course is all gone. And then it dawned on me where my supply sergeant got the wood for the parking lot from. I looked at the major looked at me. We locked eyes for like a couple seconds, and I read what he was thinking, which was not a frickin' word. Never said a thing about it until right now.